Wake up, gamers. It's Monster Train 2. We're doing another dimensional challenge. There's a bunch of fucking flies in my apartment right now. I need to get rid of them. Like gnats or whatever. They just showed up like yesterday. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, we're going to do Monster Train 2 dimensional challenges. I think we're going to do this one. Stop hitting yourself. Your monsters can't help themselves. They love hitting spiked enemies. There's two reasons that I want to do this. One is I just think it seemed interesting. Where we get multi-strike. We enemy units start with spikes 1, and then they gain more spikes as they move. And so any, I guess, of the banished cards that move your enemies are going to give them more spikes. So that's something definitely to consider. The second reason I want to play is because it's Grail. I like Grail. He's cool. I like Lazarus. I think they're strong. So I want to play with them some more. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, off depart. So I feel like the name of the game is to go bulky. Yeah. So this, when I was thinking about this challenge, this was one of the units I was thinking of. Firebrand right here. So he's gonna have multi-strike. He's got revenge. That should work when he hits spikes. He's gonna be stacking up, or she? They are gonna be stacking up crazy valor. It's gonna be great. Doesn't even give the gender in the card description. That's okay. Not needed. All I need you to do is stack up lots of valor. That's going to be the plan for today. We also get Potion Kit. I rarely draft Potion Kit, but I do think it's good. It also synergizes with Grail, so that's fantastic. Damage Shield, I have mixed feelings on. It does give me advance, so I don't hate that. Alright, let's see what we got. We are at Covenant 1, which shouldn't be too terrible. I've been doing pretty well actually on my Covenant 10 victories, although I've been working my way through the exiled clans in the old Monster Train 1 set, and been struggling a little bit with those. Surgeon Suture is pretty interesting here. Considering our units are going to be taking a lot of damage, I feel like excuse me, that's potentially value. This is not huge. Like, it's probably good because you could summon the birds, but the birds have low health and they're going to be attacking, so they might not be that great anyway. I feel like where the plan is going to be, play bottom floor as much as possible. Because up on the top floor, I think your enemies are going to be, I think minimum spike 7, so that's pretty spicy. So this feels good. Is creepy and bloody. Looks like a fish hook. I guess it's one of those like curved. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think this is going to be good. Give extra health. We're going to be doing a lot of equipping, so make it happen, Captain. All right, let's see. I don't know what I think is going to be the right choice for Grail here. See, I've never played with this. Sacrifice assistant, gain their attack. So my instinct is telling me that even though I think that this path is interesting, I feel like Learning Limb is gonna be the oh no, wait, this is not the one I thought it was. Attached equipment gains 2 permanently. I thought this was the other one where he gives stats on equip. So do I feel differently about Artificer? I don't know what I think about this one. I mean, like, if you have a few like choice things that you really like, I guess. No, these all have 1 health, so they don't, like, they're always gonna die in 1 hit. So I don't know what to think about that. Like, them getting stronger, even though they have multi-strike, them getting stronger doesn't really gain me much unless I give them health. That's probably not going to happen. But also, like, you do a lot of sort of permanent scaling, but it's kind of flat across all of your different pieces of equipment. I guess if you have a couple like really important pieces of equipment, but even then, a single piece of equipment like scales slowly. So it's a little bit, it feels a little weird to me. To go all in on this path. Right? Because we see, so these are my wins. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, so we see plus 4 permanently, plus 6 permanently. He does have 60 health and 60 attack, which I feel like is significant. I don't know what this one's stat line is, but it seems like, I guess it's kind of middle of the road. So him having 60 health, pretty good, considering we're going to be gaining or attacking spikes. And he'll be 60 times 2. Whereas this one, it makes him a really big attacker. But he can only eat 1 assistant per turn. And presumably it has to be on his floor. I think I'm going to stick with plan A. Part of the reason is I feel like Banished and also some of Grail's pathways love a big overstacked floor, and I think this challenge asks for you to have a big floor on the bottom as well, and so it feels like the two work together. I'm definitely interested in learning how to play this, and I'm curious what the upgrade path of it is, because I just haven't seen it yet, but I think this might be the right play here. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, let's do it. I think this is pretty helpful. Mark of Invasion. Mark of Invasion is pretty scary. I guess we could just... Well, I suppose we could just send, like, some train stewards to hopefully deal with the Mark of Invasion. We have assistants to hopefully add in strikes, so Shield Steward takes out 2, hopefully, and then an assistant will take out 1. I guess it's significant that the Pyre... Yeah, I think that is what we're gonna do. Especially because we got these. We need to be able to take care of those. Let's do it. How dare you give me the Spikes guy on the Spikes challenge? Maybe I'll just lose right off the bat. I feel like I doubt it on Covenant 1. That seems unlikely that you would just lose outright. I think Firebrand is good eats here. I think, at least I hope, if he gets Valor from Strike, then we're gonna be cooking. But I guess we'll see. Alright, and we're gonna send some train stewards. They're hopefully gonna knock out our swarm. Oh, I forgot they also have multi-strike. Oh, he doesn't even survive. Yikes. They have miscalculated. What if I put an assistant in? Not enough. What if I put a second assistant in? Jesus. Okay. This is taken care of, which is pretty nice. I guess I could roll for unstable, huh? That's probably not bad. We're just gonna put it on whoever. I guess it doesn't matter. Unstable is terrific. Alright, so, I mean, re-rolling from the jump is a bit silly, but I feel like this is actually the correct play. We are going to take 7 if we allow this one to live, which is pretty bad. It's cooldown 3, so we're not likely to play it to take the other one. I think that's still the move. Thank you. We'll send this wave to the Shadow Realm. I don't think there's much else to be done. The 7, I suppose, is okay. We're clearing this wave, which is good. You clearly are gaining Valor, so I love that. Taking 7 off of Markin's Invasion, I suppose, is not the end of the world. We do start with full health. Even the Collector. That's okay, an assistant will take care of that very shortly. I think an assistant in the back here saves Grail some health, and that's good. You gained 8 Valor last turn, which means you got 4 hits, which does seem to count. Oh yeah, you also get healed. Ah, so good. All right, we'll give Grail some equipment too. I suppose I don't really need to advance you, so I'll just give you Valor, and then we'll play this here. We are doing pretty good. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, they took away the brief respite. So I forgot it was even a thing. Alright, so we will give... Doesn't really matter, right? We're just gonna... Wait, how are you already 11? Oh, that's right! If I play the assistants on the floor, then it double counts the scaling. I forgot about that. Don't forget about that. That's interesting. I wonder if there's... I don't know. Maybe it's not worth forcing that too hard, but it's at least worth thinking about. Alright, so we'll just spam some equipment. Do brew. I think some rage is fine. Probably not going to brew again, so we'll just play this next turn. And then do Valor. I feel like big unit with big Valor is going to be the key to the kingdom here. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to... what the best way to navigate his little artificer mechanic is. But I suppose we'll find out. This should be easy enough. Yep. Alright, we'll give Grail some rage. Give you some more Valor. You don't die, which I suppose is that something I care about? I would say not really. I think we scaled all of our assistants at least once. But we should remember to do them on the bottom floor whenever possible, because it double scales them. The thing about that is, like, I don't know, do I need an assistant? Okay, so we see overworked assistant, we see twisted back, and we see potion kit. Twisted back is just so good in so many ways. I think it's impossible not to take this. I do want to play more with overworked assistant, but twisted back, I mean, it's meant to be. Benediction. I don't think damage shield is high value here. I think Valor is. I mean, the only thing about it is, I don't know what savagery is like on Covenant 1. Pretty scary on Covenant 10. But the only thing will be, you know, backlines as we scale up. But I guess the healing will probably help quite a bit. I think the play here is to go bulky. Be bulky. And maybe we'll play you know, a second floor Delio, but I'm not sure. We really only upgrade Divinity. We're looking at a magic shop next round, so we'll do steel shop this time. getting 2 Lazarus banners, is that what we want? I think there are probably some good hits in Lazarus. Yeah, I think there are some good hits in Lazarus. I think there are also some good hits in Banished, but I feel like this, in this particular challenge, Firebrand is one of the good hits in Banished, so we're not too upset at the moment. We would love to see a dualism for you. We do, in fact, see dualism. Do we also want multi-strike? Perhaps. But let's see what Lazarus says. Pincushion, I feel like is the interesting play here. Yeah, I mean, one of the things I was imagining when I originally was thinking about this challenge was Hulking Mass. He takes dualism extremely well and is bulky, which are all good things for this challenge. On the other hand, the one that we have, the tank that we have, is already really good. So, that's my thoughts on the matter. I'm not exactly sure how Pincushion is going to fit on the floor presently, but I think you are a logical choice for this run, especially early on. Yeah, Pincushion I think is fun. I've never really played Pincushion in a way that made it work. This seems, you know, about as close as you're gonna get, probably. I think dualism on Firebrand is pretty straightforwardly strong. I suppose we could play you on top floor, or like on the middle floor. Or maybe it's just let Firebrand chill on the bottom floor for now. And have Grail and Pincushion on the top to catch the stragglers and also scale. I don't know. I need to think about that one. But I think dualism on this is an easy pick. Multi-strike. I think something to prevent you from passing away instantly is probably a bit better than multi-strike. Multi-strike on you is pretty good, obviously. You're going to be gaining health over time, hopefully a lot of it. Yeah. Is plus 20 what we want? Titanite is probably better, although we do need to survive melee weakness. Maybe. Well, does Titanite actually make that easier? Anyway, I think it probably does. Oh yeah, I was gonna look, when do I see a steel shop? Maybe here? Probably, I think both of these are good. So I think the odds of seeing a steel shop for you are fairly high. You will gain valor quickly. I think we've got a lot of steel shops to go. I think we won't be hasty. We're just gonna move along. Titan Skin 1, I think, is okay. So Firebrand on the bottom feels like it makes a lot of sense. I think maybe then Grail and Pincushion on the top. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to do it that way. Is that gonna be a problem? Probably will. We'll just needlessly re-roll as much as possible. I have gotten kind of in the habit of that. Which is probably not a good habit to have, but it is what it is. And we will not play a Train Steward just yet. I guess we can play one here, that's fine. You are gaining health, which is good. We're gonna spam equipments on Pincushion. Allows him to grow very rapidly. I think Blast Infusion is probably not bad. We can send Baron a little bit of Valor here. We are ending this wave quite effectively. I think we can go Assistant to help scale it here. Suppose I should have chosen the other one, but I don't know how much it matters. And then we scale big scaling till we need to give Grail a... Why are you losing? Oh, you get health from the potion kit. That's fine. In fact, we can just go ahead. Should we brew again or just play this? I guess we could play this. Clear this wave. That's fine. Brew again. I think Rage is okay. I don't know that it matters. Alright, so we will... This is all looking pretty good. We can use equipment as our healing, which is nice. Not really much reason not to play that. I think Train Stewards are bad. We will spam equipments. I think we go ahead and put Twisted back on here. I sort of have a feeling we're not gonna make it out of Relentless with this guy. Maybe he'll kill. Maybe he won't kill. I'm actually just not gonna. Silly. Oh well. There you go. Okay, nice. I think this is good because it allows us to do more scaling. We want Twisted back to die, so we will not play more Valor. I don't think we have any problem finishing this fight. Yeah. I guess we could give you damage shield and then send you forward again, and you probably still die. Nice. I guess you dying isn't actually valuable in any way, so that's something. But we will continue to scale. Pincushion. I think I put almost all of the equipments that I have into Pincushion, which is terrific. Stewards are unnecessary. Have Rage, and there we go. Okay, I feel like that worked pretty well. Pincushion will rapidly become a lot better. In fact, he already has. Okay, I see you, Pincushion. With 3 multi-strike, you're looking pretty good. Each of these is good. Overworked Assistant. I have so limited access to reanimate. I'm not sure what to think about that. It's Alive, I think, is fine. It helps with healing. Forevermore Serum, I also think is fine. I'm not sure that I have a strong reanimate target. Like I don't have much of a target, I think, for like a small amount of reanimate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Firebrand. I kind of think It's Alive is a little bit better. It synergizes with Banished. I think this is bad because it gives spikes. I think this is pretty good, just generally. I think this is maybe not what we want. I don't know. In this challenge, it gives spikes. But maybe it's not bad. I think Windblade is better. I think Windblade. Okay, I could give Windblade to Firebrand, but I think looking at a Lazarus unit is still better. There are a few upgrades I don't mind. Lifesteal 2 is okay. Valor 2 is definitely okay. Yeah. And we'll look at Lazarus. Well, there's the reanimate target. Is it good? I think it is pretty good depending on the challenge. Or, I mean, it is pretty good for this challenge. I don't know that it's better than what I currently have, especially since, as previously mentioned, I've like now turned down a couple different reanimate sort of things. Meat Hook, on the other hand, it does advance, which is awkward, but it's a decent backline. I'm just trying to think if I can realistically give you a lot of reanimate. I'm not mixing enough to make it matter. I just have a piece of equipment, so I'm using it. The potion thing. I took... What did I take? It's Alive? I guess you can buy reanimate at steel shops. If you're reanimating... I feel like this has got to be really good with melting. Melting and Lazarus just have such an interesting sort of set of synergies together. I guess Meat Hook's ability isn't that good. I might find Reanimate, and so both of them are kind of just something to sit behind. What's his name? You should at least reliably trigger your innate Reanimate, so we'll see if you scale into something semi-interesting. I'm not holding my breath for that unit, but, you know, never say never, I guess. Do we have anything that we really care strongly about? These are 13s and 15s. Yeah, see, this is like, I don't know. I guess it's good, but is it? It's good because I have Pincushion. I don't know if it's good with Baron in general. I don't know that the permanents. I'm not sure that I'm fully seeing the value of the permanent scaling of all of these different assistants, but maybe I'm missing something. I think double stack and -2 is pretty nice on Divinity. I'm not mad about that. I don't think damage shield is as good. I think Divinity is the play. I like that. A good -5 or X5 target. So show me X5. I don't remember what this event is, but I think it upgrades one of my units. It does. Wrath, attack immediately. Maybe not bad. Benevolence, I don't know if it's needed. Sort of full health and gain armor. Equal to the amount. I mean, oh no, you are not fully upgraded. I don't have any fully upgraded units yet. Okay, so Wrath, attack immediately. Probably not bad on Pincushion. Probably actually quite good on Pincushion. Cooldown 3. Probably not bad. I guess the question is, am I hurting for survivability? Benevolence. I mean, I do have healing, full healing through equipment, which I feel like makes this nearly obsolete, I'll be honest. I do feel that. I might be wrong, but I think it is. This is potentially interesting, but I'm not feeling convinced. Wrath on Pincushion feels like solid moves. Is there anything I can do that makes reforming cuckoos better? I don't know. I kind of would like to just put another multi-strike on Pincushion. Kind of hoping that I don't need to put armor on you. I think I'm gonna have you in the front anyway on the second floor in this next combat, and I think that will be fine. Yeah. I guess if I end up duplicating you, that's pretty nasty, right? Let's do it. Seems fun. I don't know if it's optimal, but it's at least fun. Is Archean gonna gain spikes every fucking turn? Siphon. Do I fear? Maybe I should? I don't know. I feel like we're pretty strong here, so if this is not enough to beat Archean at Covenant 1, I feel like that's mighty concerning. Alright, we'll go Reforming Ooze can play with you down on the bottom. And then we can do Pincushion in front this time. And send. You're gonna get attacked, but I think it's okay. And away we go. 129 from the jump is pretty nice. You can have an assistant take a hit for you. And in fact, we shall. Divinity, very good. Putting some on you is probably not a bad choice, but obviously we will not be doing that. We will instead merely potion kit you. And we go ahead and brew. Shows us sap. Or unstable. I feel like with this amount of this little of this stuff, I think unstable is probably the best most of the time. You can put a train steward up on the top. That's chill. We are clearing the floor, which is nice. I'm gonna need you to eventually. Can you chew through 15 health by the end of this combat? I hope so. We did a fuck ton of damage on turn 1. I think my level of fear is low. Okay, we're just clearing the waves. That's honestly not something I'm gonna complain about. Brew again. Stable 10 is pretty funny. Is there any reason for me to sacrifice you? There are 4 waves remaining. But I don't want you to have lifesteal. Then that also makes you not die. I think this is just more straightforward. I don't know if you actually die in this combat. I might have to use self-sacrifice. Plus 44 is hilarious. Alright, end turn. Don't come to the bottom floor. Okay, you are not... Wait, you have... Oh, you just got the initial one spot. Okay. Okay, we're seeing both of these two guys die. I guess you are just going to siphon that, and there's not anything I can do about it. We will send an assistant, and we will send another assistant. And I think we are going to send you forward, because I think you are not necessary, and having you reanimate is better than keeping you in this combat. You can go here. Hopefully die at some point. I forgot to give... I should play my Just Causes. I literally have the Ember to do it, and I'm just not doing it. Okay. We can scale. Scaling is good. I would like to scale more. Ideally, I'm definitely taking space. I think this will probably get a little bit better as we're going along. These will die. I mean, I guess this is probably all my assistants, right? Yeah, I will have played all of my... Okay, so don't worry about it, because I'm playing all of my equipments. I guess I could have just given... Like, it's not like I need... Actually, I'm gonna do that. Because I don't need Windblade in this combat. And we can finish with Trample, not that we really need it. Alright. Pincushion, you can scale some more. Oh, here, there you go. Goodbye, Windblade. And I once again forgot to play Just Cause. Okay. Try not to kill Archean too early. This will be fine. Okay. Now we scale you to incredible heights. Okay. Suppose I could have prevented you from taking damage by... Doesn't matter. You are invincible. Look at that. 121 by 2. It's crazy. Oh, you do get it. Nice. Okay. I did all of my scaling. Alright. I suppose I should try not to get too overconfident, but this definitely feels like it's going places. Tome of Horrors seems good. Eagleheart is fine, but I feel like I have my necessary source. Pincushion is at 60 after 3 combats, which is horrific. I mean, I don't know how much I should actually, like, invest in reanimating Ooze, reforming Ooze, sorry, whatever your name is. Seems perhaps dubious. But I think I'm gonna take it anyway, because I don't know, why not? Okay, so the question is, do I need more units? I currently use all of my deployable stuff. Both of these units are really strong. I think perhaps better than Death's Dancer here. She's a bit fragile and not intended to be on the front line. You, I think, are not, I mean, this seems synergistic, right? But I think not in a way that is actually that valuable. And then Plague Doctor is a good unit, but I'm not sure that's what I really need in this combat. I think scaling Pincushion and then duplicating it is what I want to spend my space and Ember on. Assuming I can make it, you know, towards near the end of the game with that. Seems like it's working so far. I mean, you already do 180. Might be enough. I think we can skip here. Maybe if we're really hard pressed, we could duplicate a Firebrand early. It's probably not bad. I think it's space here. Playing units together. I don't know. I didn't give that too much thought. Do I want to visit a steel shop? More defense for you is good. You're full up. I can give you reanimate, which is actually quite good. Potentially. Do I just give you like reanimate 2? I don't need health. I think we do go this way. It does also potentially give us an equipment or a room, as it self describes. I think we can just devour. These two feel like they go together well, right? Because you can play the equipment on the floor, eat it, get stronger, and then presumably get the equipment and then equip it and gain the permanent. That feels like it's really strong, right? Doesn't that seem like it goes... Doesn't that seem like it's potentially higher value than this? I don't know. I need to refill my water. I'm going to give that one some thought. I think I have convinced myself to do it. It just feels like unless I'm misunderstanding how these mechanics interact with one another, this just feels like you're kind of double dipping on the permanent scaling, right? I mean, I suppose there's something to be said to taking this one first and then this one, because then you get more scaling. But you're not guaranteed to see this again, right? I want to do this just for the sake of trying out the mechanic. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what Covenant 1 is for, right? Alright. Endless on graft units does not work the way you want it to. Endless on reforming ooze, though, has got to be good. I need ways to kill you a lot. Maybe we do middle floor with our squad and then just let reforming ooze do its best on bottom floor like a bunch of times. I think endless on you is good, because you come back and reanimate again, right? Surely that's good. God, Lazarus is just so incredibly versatile and strong. I love this clan. Quick on reforming ooze. Good. Potentially too good at some point. I don't think it matters. We're just playing around here. I think this is fine. We don't have enough money for Titanite. I think I am just going to give you some health. You're doing very well. I think this is... Man, is Savagery just going to be, like, horrific on turn 1? I need to think about that. That's like I think a pretty serious consideration. Void Armament. I think I'll just take Stoic Plate Mail for the scaling. I don't know how that's going to interact with Cushion's ability. I kind of hate all of these. I kind of hate all of these. I want to say I think maybe that I heard that Endless will stop Void Armament from purging, but I don't actually know if that's true. I don't like Void. I don't think I like Void Armament here. I also don't love like any like give me Bloodthirsty Blade. Anything that just says equipment and not silence, I feel like is good. And yet here we are. I think I'll take this just to see if it negatively impacts Pincushion's abilities. Pincushion is currently full up, but getting quite strong. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I guess I'll just give it to the guy when I see it. It's a little expensive. Might like to decrease it at some point. I think I can pretty safely go here after this combat. Which is nice. I feel like we're very strong, so hopefully that will remain the case. This is nice because the plan that I was already planning on should clear a lot of those guys. I don't think there are actually even that many of them in this combat, but still. Alright, so Reforming Ooze goes on the bottom to do its best. And then we have all of our friends are here. The whole gang will put assistants and eat them as they come, and it'll be great. Yeah, see, this is terrific. Alright, we can... I think that is good on you. Wait, what is your ability? Oh, you have Wrath! I forgot you have Wrath. Alright, so... we will... place this. We will eat it. Can only eat assistance as advertised. We gained its attack. Now we get the equipment and put it on Pincushion. Doesn't that just seem extremely good? I guess it costs 2 in a turn for the other one, but I don't think that's really that important. Then we'll just put you on here for next turn. And if you need to be eaten, then that's fine. That didn't actually reanimate, which is pretty funny. You're gonna die, which is also funny. I think we... trying to decide if I care about corruption. I think the answer is no. And so we will eat. We will scale Pincushion. Baron and Pincushion are both getting stronger. That's hilarious. We can brew. Does that take away your ability? It might, actually. That's interesting. Suppose I didn't really give much thought to that. We'll just do Rage. I think it's fine. Pincushion is doing its best. You're going to the top? Actually, no, you're not. More Rage is more good. This all seems fine. Reforming Ooze can come back. Actually get stronger. It's alive on you is fine. We will play. We will eat. And we will scale. We don't need to give you... we don't need to heal you through equipment, so we can just continue to scale Pincushion. This feels like it's doing it. I think permanent scaling. I'll have an opportunity to play Stoic Armor at some point. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, you kill everything? That's fine. We will do this. We will eat you. You get stronger. You get stronger. Terrific work. Welcome back. You get stronger. You get stronger. Man, that just seems so good. Feel like we're cooking. All right. 74. See, I told you we'd have an opportunity. Oh, you got Wrath back. Nice. I guess because it says it on your card. So are you getting 30? You are not gaining health by getting this. Okay, I mean, you know, it's what we expected. Okay, so that's bad. And we will get rid of it. Otherwise, it's combat. Surely we win easily. Eat you. We will scale with you. Yeah, so you should be, if you were actually getting it, you should be at 117, but you are not. So, see you later. This is good stuff. I guess I could give this Spear Steward. Is there any reason to not do that? I guess the answer is no. That did hardly anything. Alright, that's fine. We will click end turn. How did you gain Valor? Oh, you have Corruption! Corruption is revenge. That's so good. Okay, can I kill you again in any way, shape, or form? I think the answer is no. 47 is not too bad. Not too bad. 87? Quite good. Alright. Go Wrath. Yeah, hard not to like that. Alright. Okay. Lifesteal 2 might be fine. Acid Shower, I feel, is unnecessary. I mean, it's a backline, but we have, on our floor, we have, what, 7 attacks? Surely that's enough to clear backlines. I think Dazed is pretty good. I think Dazed is actually very good. Even if it's Retreat, you can use it on bosses. Or things that are in the back. This card is just very good. I think it's easy pick. Feed Songbird. This is an equipment card, and thus I will click it. I feel like the only thing interesting here is the dupe, but I think we can get by without it. I don't know, it's hard to evaluate because I feel like I've totally dominated all of these combats, so it's hard to think of myself as like, am I am I progressing enough? It sure feels like it. You're at 47? That's pretty dang good. Endless, I think, was a smart play. Well, you know, it's a play that worked. When an equipped unit dies, permanently add +4 to their equipment. I mean, I think both of these are good. Titan's Edict, honestly, is probably as good. Maybe better. Because it gives survivability. And my only real survivability is just, like, pretending that Firebrand is invincible, which has thus far proven to be true, but we might as well not test it, I guess. This obviously is very good in this particular run, but I think this is also very good. I would love to have both. I think I'm going to take Titan's Edict. Titan's Edict is extremely good. This seems extremely good. The first time each turn a friendly unit is equipped, that's almost like 1 energy per turn. Seems not bad. Rerolls are cheap. Guild marker. Is it worth buying? I don't know. Glass Cannon. This is another one that fucks me up. Steward's Quarters is like okay because it gives me +1 space. Which feels unnecessary. Could I bet you could put this on an assistant and then eat the assistant and give this to Grail without getting the fragile. I want to take that just to try it. I bet that'll work. I mean, I could reroll and buy another thing. I think I might just take Guild Marker. It's not like huge, but it's fine. Maybe I should consider removing cards, but I feel like we're doing pretty okay at the moment. Yeah, I would describe my fear level as low at present. Perhaps I'm overconfident, but I sort of don't think so, to be honest. You are here. You are here. It's a pretty bad first hand, but it's okay. We're just gonna give you some valor. And that's okay. Alrighty. I think we still have enough damage to manage this. I'm trying to decide if I'm taking energy. Good go. Yummy, yummy. Yummy scaling. Potion kit. Brew. Unstable good. We'll take the sap. Play you to get you out of the deck. Although I feel like kind of once we go all the way through our deck one time, we kind of did everything. So how important is it really? I feel like just like one lifesteal per combat is enough for you. Just to get rid of your initial health before you had infinity armor. This is rude and uncalled for and will be unstabled. Okay, welcome back. And goodbye again. Not really upset about that. Slowly gaining this is pretty funny. We will send you to the Shadow Realm. Here's a question. Is it worth actually playing it in back to eat it at the beginning of next turn? I have 3 more to draw. Feels like a small optimization. Rage is fine. Yeah, we have more. Give you Windblade so you can gain a small amount of Valor. Alrighty. Welcome back, Reforming Ooze. You're like Little Fade, kind of. Alright. Oh, thank you. See? I knew that was a good choice. Alright. And we will give you Scissor Hands. We will Munch. And we will give you Scissor Hands. This is interesting. Oh, it put, even though the ability I used was Potion Brew, it put Wrath on cooldown. That's sort of weird. What? How are you? Oh, unstable. Like, how is he clearing that whole floor? It's an awkward time for you to die. Okay, we can do the thing that I said I was gonna do. I would like to find out if I can, if you shouldn't keep Fragile if you are. I think I should try that just to make sure in this combat where I don't think it matters and not in one where it does. Okay, that's fine. So experiment 1 completed. Next time, which, you know, hopefully the game will present me with an opportunity again, is to do it. Are you at 114? Jesus Christ. Crazy. Is to, what am I thinking? What am I saying? Is to do something. I forget what it was. This, right, that doesn't work. I guess I'll give this to you. That's fine. Train Steward. Get that statue. Ooh. Not enough spikes. Close. Not enough. But you do still die. Wait, why did you die last time? What did you die from? Did he have, like, corruption or something? The Frenzesthesia came in the clutch again, I think. Yeah, you're not a concern to me. Are you gonna gain spikes? I think you will. I don't know, was it? It just says enemy units. But apparently not flying bosses when they move around. I wonder why. Yeah, minimal concern to be had. It's unfortunate that I can't get like one last kill in for you, but it is what it is, I guess. Nope, not enough. I don't think that's enough to take space again. I don't think that's necessary. Here you go. Alright. Ace. I'll probably upgrade that card. If I see a magic shot. Okay, that was a pretty low stress victory. Replicator Ray is really good. Replicator Ray is insanely good. Like, ridiculously good. This is also not bad, but I mean, come on. I would like to see a steel shop or a magic shop. I mean, this is more equipment, which means more scaling. It's a little expensive, but I could always just not play it, I guess. Probably wouldn't be mad about losing some cards now. What did I say? Magic shop? Magic shop plus event over 2. I mean, is there a point where they're even on this, even in a run like this, do we reach a point where we have too many equip cards? I currently am feeling like magic shop. Well, I mean, this is a pretty good magic shop. And this is also a good magic shop, so maybe we do go this way. Miss out on the event. I'm not gonna think through all of the events, but I feel like that's okay. We can be a bit choosy about which equipment pieces we take. We want cheap ones. I think Overgrowth Carapace is not very good. Honestly, a deployable rune wouldn't be bad, although I don't have... I think I might take Ember. I don't know, because it feels like mostly I don't need it. But like, if I'm gonna play... If I'm gonna dupe a bunch of my units and then play them, and also play these expensive, powerful spell cards that I picked... Yeah, never mind. I got myself around. I think we're just gonna re-roll. I don't think any of these are particularly good. I think my hot take, this I don't need. I think my hot take here is that Cursed Twinblade, despite some of the obvious good things about it, I mean, I guess I could just give it to like Baron and have him add another Molten Strike. I mean, that's pretty good. I think I might take that. I have the money. This is also good, and it's cheap. I don't know. Buying equipment cards? I don't know that I'd need to. I think we're just spamming equipment cards, which is maybe not, like, I don't know. Is this the only rooms? available in this house. Maybe I do take... No, don't take more cards. Don't... I guess Glass Cannon is fine. I don't know. This feels a little bit... It feels a little bit more spammy than it should be. Like, I feel like in an actual Covenant 10 run, with this sort of similar setup, surely you can't get away with just, like, going crazy on equipment cards like I've been doing. This can't be this, like, it's working really well here, but this just seems too easy. Alright, let's remove some garbage, like Stoic Plate Mail. Honestly, Just Cause is not that great, but I think Stewards still go first. Wow, that scales so slowly. Self-sacrifice is also not great, but it's a little better. Alright, Kale, see what you got. Yeah. This has the potential to be dangerous, but I'm not sure I'm convinced that it is. 120 is crazy. Play the same old strategy. At a certain point, we may not need you anymore, which is hilarious. Okay, so we have 3 energy. No, we have 4 energy because of the equipment. That was a good rally choice. Good rally choice. You are killing a medium. I don't know if I would call that a heavy, but you're killing it. We're gonna pass corruption on to Firebrand, I think, which is great. And then we'll just munch down on this right there. Am I gaining? Is that number right? Oh, I can't see it now. I'll check it next time. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm just spamming equipment cards anyway. Show me unstable. You do not. I guess sap is fine. 500 damage is too much. I don't want to do that much damage to kill. This fight's gonna be over before I draw through my deck. Oh my. You almost bit the dust. Okay, so luckily I drew the equipment cards that cost 0. That is good. We can now try the Glass Cannon. It sacrifices 1 equipment, but I think that's fine. No, we can't. Or we shouldn't. We can, but we shouldn't. Right? Because we play Tome of Horrors for extra reanimate. And then we played this to help prevent you from dying. And then we munch. Big scale. And then we actually want you to get the corruption. So we'll just let it kill itself. That's fine. You're clearing the floor. Oh, because of the unstable. Kale is dying too quickly. I need you to get better, Kale. Kale, get better at the game. 813 is bad. That's a bad number, Kale. Alright, we will... Can you go somewhere else? Could you... Here. Go play with this strength, this Shield Steward. You're gonna mess around and die too quickly. Here, you can have the sap, because I don't actually want it. I didn't see unstable, which is tragic. You're taking almost 900 damage, which I hate. This is also... See, remember when I said you're gonna get too good? It's happening. Oh, there are 5 waves remaining. Well, probably not. There's probably 2 waves remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Unfortunate. Things are a little spicy for you on the first turn, but by the time I get to the end, it might not matter. Pincushion might have scaled so high that it's no longer a problem. Potentially true. If anything, I could just play you as the front line. Replicator Array is clearly strong, but it's also not necessary. Here you go. Okay, Kale, bottom floor. Bottom floor. Much appreciated. Is this bullshit? Yummy, yummy. I wonder what the next level of this Devour ability is going to be, because it is pretty good. Here, go back to the top. You love the top floor. Why are you gaining health? Is that from Kale's ability? I'm concerned. Oh, oh, I'm torn. Because I might be able to kill Kale. Wait, how many more? Not many more, right? I think we don't scale you on this one. Because then Kale will die. And it's better to play these two next turn instead. Yeah, that's it. That's the mature play. And then we do nothing else. Congratulations on not dying. Terrific work. Terrific work. I drew all of them. I don't think I have the Ember to play it. Here you go. Here you go. Guess I can do Twin Blade. Why does that decrease your attack by so much? Oh, because it's glass cannon. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. Good work. Perfect timing. Get us all coming together. I have another glass can. Nice. Is that 107 base damage? Considering I invested in you almost 0, that's pretty good. Why are you losing attack power again? I don't understand this game. Oh no, that's not. Oh, it's okay. I do understand, but I also don't. It's saying is orange because I'm losing a multi-strike. So that's overall less damage, even though it's more first number. Once again, Replicator Array, clearly good, just unnecessary. This is terrific work that we got going on here. Just slap, slap, and then Kale gets him 2 times, triggering 1 reanimate. We're certainly not mad about this. I should have like 1. I guess it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't have died against Kale anyway. All right. Okay. Each of these is good. I'm trying to decide if Electricity Chamber Like, is Electricity Chamber going to persist after Endless, is my question. So I guess we'll try it out and see. We have enough equipment cards. Let's be real. Is it still Ember? I think it is. If I draw more cards, I can't play them all, so that allows me to dupe units. Magic Shop and Duplication is the play. Who are we duplicating now? Like, we can duplicate and duplicate. Do I just duplicate Pincushion twice? I mean, it's clearly stronger than Reforming Ooze. Even though Reforming Ooze has been good and strong and good, it's not better than Pincushion. Even if it's gonna steal from... I think we duplicate it and then just let one of them kind of chill down at the bottom and scale the other one, and then duplicate the one that we continued to scale on the middle floor. I think that is the play. So this, Devour 2, twice their attack. I mean, that's pretty freaking good. Probably, surely better at this point than you. So I feel like, I don't know. I don't know which of these is better. Taking Devour, like, if this mixed path seems like it works to me, seems like the mixed path works better than either of the pure paths, right? It's really strong. He has more health. I don't know. That just seems really good. We're gonna take it, because then you just get even stronger. This is unnecessary at this point. I feel like Devour 2, like, starting, I think this is like the perfect progression for this line. I mean, this, I assume, gives you 3 times. Is it going to say thrice? Gain thrice their attack power. But the permanent scaling, even at +2, is a lot. I mean, these start, if with no plus scaling, these are at almost 30. So I'm going to gain 60 from them, almost. If they had no scaling, they start at, I think, 10, right? Or 9, 12, whatever it is. Even if it's triple, that's still less. Huh. I don't know. I think this is the clear choice. This seems really strong. Okay, Replicator Ray is gonna be crazy if I can make it work. I mean, Horrify Holdover is also very good. And the pieces are all there. I would like to, by any means necessary, reduce the cost of Replicator Ray. But first we will play this. Spell Chain. Fortunately, not anything that I can play. This I can't do. It's also... I had just held out. This would have been better for Horrify. Ugh. Oh well. Isn't there another magic shop? There is. That's fine. Replicator Ray, to be honest, it kind of feels like overkill anyway. So, we'll just send it. We're gonna duplicate Pincushion. Mark of Invasion. I mean, I feel like I can take this. I suppose I could just put the second pincushion. Am I that confident that I can just put the second pincushion on top to deal with the Mark of Invasion? Also, there's going to be, what, 4 of them on mid-floor? That will probably kill Firebrand. Do I just not? I feel like I'm wanting to take this trial for the sake of pride alone, and for that reason, I almost did it. For that reason, I think I'm not going to do it. Alright, standard setup, except there's a new pincushion in town. Sits on the bottom floor and fucks some shit up. Train Steward can play also. Yeah, that's pretty good. You also have Wrath, but I don't wish to play it. This is not really... This is too expensive. But I do like drawing that on turn 1. We will brew... Wait. Oh, we have to play both of these, right? You might say, oh, you should play equipment on him as well. But that is foolish. You do not do this. That is not the Monster Train way. You should, however, play Just Cause before this, because that is smart. But we didn't do that. We're gaining 66. Hard to complain about this. Oh, I didn't have the energy anyway. See, as I planned all along, clearing this floor is terrific. Killing me every turn is terrific. You gotta love the higher floors. The higher rings. We will eat. We will scale. Here you go. I guess. You don't really care if this pincushion dies, I think. Really good. Alright. I wouldn't mind killing you so I don't have to deal with more heretics, and in fact I can just click this and then I think that will exactly happen. I can play everything, which is great. We will do this, this. We will do that. We don't see blue, so I guess we take purple. Oh yeah, like where's the enemies? I'm gonna continue doing this because it gives me the opportunity. Unfortunate. Suppose I could play it on one of my units. There you go. Strong work. I think we have little to fear. Ah, this is here. Just in time for me to not see if it works. That did slightly increase the damage that I do. I know. So we will eat the assistant, scale you up, send another assistant to be eaten next turn. I definitely do want it eaten next turn. I don't think one turn of daze kills you. Oh, but retreat does. Wow, really? I apologize for underestimating you, my friends. This doesn't mean nothing when drawn in Relentless, so experiment ruined, I guess. Now we don't play anything because then he will be sad and die. So end turn, so that we can actually eat the assistant. Yummy, yummy. 493 by 2 is crazy. Once again, I'm tempted to do something just for the sake of pride. Like, you could definitely go boom and then replicator ray, but that doesn't permanently scale me. I guess I could just do it on you, huh? Not that it matters. 149 is respectable. Here you go. Crazy. What a funky design, too. So this is really good with you if you have a lot of reanimate. I think it probably doesn't persist through death, would be my guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway. I don't think we get masteries for these. It doesn't matter. I'm skipping this. I think they're all fine cards and unnecessary. I feel pretty similarly. I don't know if I think this is a great card, or I mean, sometimes you need a lot of damage shield, and that's fine. Sometimes you do have like backline issues with banished that I suppose this helps on. This one is, I guess, is melee weakness to everybody, which is pretty good. On this run, we don't need it. We might be giving up on, what's his name? Firebrand. I think we do too much damage to lose this Seraphite, so my concern is small. We also have Replicator Ray, which is crazy work, which we will be giving. I guess it doesn't have. I'd like to give it Remove Consume and -2 Consume, but the Monster Train gods don't appear to want to give that to me. Till now. See? Rude. It's just rude. Can I do this on turn 1? Is that good? I could do this one. Remove Consume -2. A little late for that. I would much rather have it on the other one. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know if I would say it's ideal, but it is pretty good. I could also do it on this to keep what's his name alive. I don't think it's necessary. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do what we wish we could have done on the other one. Here. I guess I should look at the trinket shop before I spend all my money. Alright, I have looked at the trinket shop. Does not fill me with joy. I probably could reroll. Guess I will. This is, I mean, fine, but eh. Sketches of Salvation is also fine. In fact, it's not bad. I can remove train stewards. That's pretty good. It's unnecessary, but it's pretty good. Then I can't buy the damage shield, though. I think I won't do it. Are there any worse cards than Train Stewards? I guess that Just Cause is not great. It's also not terrible. I think Train Stewards are still worse. I'll leave one in and remove one Just Cause. Yeah, there we go. Right there. We duplicate the stronger pin cushion. Excellent work. I'm not exactly sure where we're gonna play you. I guess on bottom floor. Just go ham. And if you die, then you die. What are we buying? Oh yeah, we're saving the... That better work. Is there a card worth removing? Probably another Just Cause, and that's, I don't know, not super important. This might honestly be a better removal. This is just not a card that I normally play. Where'd you go? You. Roll the dice. We're giving Firebrand their one chance to stay in this. Alright, mid-floor. Grail. A large pin cushion. Oh no, I can't. I cannot bait Shield Steward. I mean, I could. But will I? I suppose I could just hold on to you. Play you. You can come in as the cavalry later on. Whatever. Get him. Aha! Oh, you have multi-strike. That's scary. I guess it would have worked anyway. Clearing the floor. Horrifically. Oh, doubling you makes me so I can't play assistance anymore. I don't know how to feel about that. Guess I could double this one. Is that something that's worth doing? Probably makes this combat easier by some marginal amount. You both take 30 damage? It's terrible. Terrible! It is what it is. Could survive. Nice, with 30. That's good stuff. I don't know if you still have your melee weakness, but... Ooh. Wow, 1400 damage is hardly something to be upset about. Here you go. actually use the ability. Stable. Probably unnecessary. Why did I lose so much damage? I don't know. Guess it was just the raw stats. Haha! Spam Wrath. I've hardly used it in this combat. So this doesn't clear your melee weakness. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like in Monster Train 1 it did used to clear melee weakness. We can play this and see if the spikes actually persist. We will also play Glorify on Seraph, because you suck. Do this. Give it to you. Eat it. Oh, you don't get the... Did I just not notice the whole time that you don't get either of the two things back? Guess I didn't. Oh well. I don't really want you in the front, but I wouldn't mind you having lifesteal. I guess it's fine. Either I wasn't paying attention or something sort of weird just happened. Either way, I don't think it matters. You have spikes? You don't. Okay. 8 spikes? Yeah, on summon. Alright. Unfortunate. Why are you losing? Oh, spikes. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. I think we'll White get there on the kill. We will... phase you, I guess. Oh, I forgot that retreats. Whatever. Hey, survives. Let's go. As does Sarah. Just barely. Oh, the other one is here. Here to save the day! Oh, Seraph will die without even attacking. Have some rage. Alright. Oh, there you go. Can't forget to play the cards. Wait. Wrath. Wrath. No damage. Wow, both of these survived with basically no effort at all except occasionally clicking Wrath. No. Firebrand is the hero of this run. Stop hitting yourself, indeed. Okay, well, so I feel like this feels like of the type of run that gives you unreasonable expectations of some of these cards. Just by virtue of, like, I don't know, how easy it was to scale them to absolutely unbelievable heights. 219 by 219. They also had inherent multi-strike, which made them a lot stronger. I mean, not, you know, I guess you... Yeah, you did have Inherent Multi-Strike. So you were Multi-Strike too. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these cards just are that good in the right setup. I liked playing the Devour. I'm excited to play more with the Devour path of Baron Grail. I'm hard pressed to think of a reason that given the opportunity you wouldn't choose to mix the Artificer path. Is that how you pronounce that word? Is that even a real word? I assume it is. But I feel like it's one I've never heard before. To mix the Artificer path and the Devour path. They just seem like they synergize together so well, which is kind of rare for this game. Like sometimes it is good to mix paths, but I feel like it's rare that the two paths like actively synergize with one another and make each other better. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, this was fun. I'm looking forward to trying out, a similar sort of strategy as this in Covenant 10 to see how it matches up. I thought this one was going to be difficult, and then we sort of found a strategy pretty early on and just sent it to the moon. So there you go. All right, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed. See you later. Next time, more Monster Train. Okay, bye.